Then a piece of this delicious shark meat. Then more ugali. With your hand, please do not use any forks. Please do not use any spoons. With some pepper. Hey guys, I was making some Kenyan meal and I was like, the world needs to see this. So we're making ugali, some kienyeji vegetables, that is traditional vegetables, and some shark. Yes, you heard me right. We're making shark. Papa wanazi. So this was completely random. I was just making dinner. Then I was like, let me show you guys how we do it here in Kenya. So we're making cornmeal, ugali. So you just mix the maize flour with water and cook it up to this consistency. Everything has to be well combined, and then you let it cook. Like at this point, my ugali is well combined. I just want to let it cook for about 5 minutes, and then it will be ready to serve. And then I show you guys how to make the rest of the things. So our ugali is ready. The bottom has started turning brown. That means it's starting to burn, but also it shows that it's cooked enough. So one thing to know when ugali is done or ready, when you put in the mwiko or this cooking stick, no ugali should come out. It should be clean. So let me show you a better example. So we have a clean-ish mwiko or cooking stick. So we'll just get it in there, and you see, no ugali has stuck on the mwiko. So that means our ugali is ready. So we'll just shape it up and remove this from the heat and serve it up with our accompaniment. So this is the shark cut into pieces. I bought this a while back while I was home in Mombasa. So this is what we're preparing today. This is how the shark looks like when it's not yet cooked. This is the skin. This is the skin part of the shark. Yeah, so you want to cook this. So the first thing we'll do is just clean them up and soak them a bit, just for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes max, to make them soft, and then we'll go ahead and cook them. So this is how I remove the skin, because the skin is usually quite tough. It's not chewable, so you'll just end up throwing it away. So this is the skin. We're using coconut oil just to enhance the flavors. And in goes our green onion. I just like putting my seasoning cubes on the onion so that it can cook together with the onions, unlike other people who put it when they have put the tomatoes. I do it like this, just for it to get fried, in the oil. I feel like it's more flavor. So you can try this and tell me how your food will turn out. So you see, it's become crunchy. So when you put the tomatoes, all those juices will combine together and break down these crunches and make it more flavorful. That's what I think. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section. So the next thing we do is put our tomatoes. So I know the Ghanaians are going to be on my neck here with these tomatoes because you guys blend everything. You guys blend everything and just throw it in the oil to cook, which I think is a good idea, but this is how we're used to eat here in Kenya. Even in my childhood, this is how I was taught how to cook, how to fry things, how to cook meat, how to cook your stews. This is how we do it. I think we do it this way just to let the tomatoes cook by themselves the way they are, or I don't know, it's just a Kenyan thing. So we'll do it how we know it. So that's what I did, and you can see they are breaking down. As much as I put them whole, like not whole, but I diced them, they'll just cook up and loosen up and become thick and pasty finally. So we'll just let this cook so that the tomatoes can cook completely and we can be able to mash them up as much as we can. I know they won't mash up completely, but that will work. So let this cook for about 2 minutes. Covered, of course. So we go in with the garlic powder because I didn't have any fresh garlic. So we're using the powdered one. Then since shark is a fish, shark is in the category of fish, we add some fish masala spice. So now we go in with our shark pieces. Let them cook like that. Let them absorb all those flavors from the onions, tomatoes, and the spices. And then now we can add in our water. You can use water and coconut cream, or you can use coconut milk. Either is okay. Now we're adding about a 1/4 cup of water, just to loosen up everything that has burnt in the bottom. Yeah, just like that. You can see it's already becoming thick. It's because of the tomatoes we used and all the spices. And now you can add in your coconut cream or coconut milk, whichever you prefer. I love the cream because it's creamier and more flavorful. Like the flavors here are more, they're rich. They're richer than the normal coconut milk. So I've used 4 tablespoons of coconut cream just because I can, but basically because I want it very coconutty. Like I want the rich flavor of the coconut, because shark can be pungent. The smell can be a bit too much for some people, but I'm used to it. So I just add in the coconut oil, the coconut cream, to make it more flavorful, and also to cut the pungency or the conkness of the shark smell, because shark smells like ammonia or like too much salt. Add another like 1/4 or 1/2 cup of water and leave it to simmer so that the shark can cook thoroughly. And you do this, you make sure you do this with the lid on so that it can cook well. So this is about 5 minutes, and I like my shark or fish in general with some tartness or sourness, like a lemony flavor to it. So I'll just add some pickles. These are pickles I'm adding to that, or mbirimbi. Hapo nimeongeza mbirimbi. If you want a recipe for the pickles that I use, I shall link a video here to that recipe, so you can check it out and know what I'm talking about. But my shark is almost ready. I just want it to reduce a bit and become thick because I'm having it with ugali. If I was having it with some rice, I would like switch off the flame and serve it as is. But since I'm having it with some ugali, I want it a bit thicker than this. So I'll let it cook for around 3 minutes or until it becomes thicker than this, and then I'll serve it. So our shark in coconut sauce is ready. I'm ready to have this with some ugali and some green kienyeji vegetables. So on to the traditional vegetables, that is mboga kienyeji. Here I have some red onions, some oil, and some diced tomatoes. I'd usually not put any tomatoes on my mbogas. I'll just cook them with the onions and oil. But since I have so many tomatoes, I really have to put them in use. So this is how I'm using them. So to this, I'm just adding some seasoning cubes just for an extra flavor, and I won't put any salt because the seasoning cubes are quite salty. So let that cook just for a bit, and then we add in our veggies. So this has been cooking for about a minute now, and it's time to put our traditional veggies. So these are the veggies I'm using. I just cut this up, and all these are in my farm. All these are in my garden. So I just pick them up, cut them. I'm really not a fan of greens, but once in a while I have to eat for the healthy purposes of it. So today is that one day that I'm having greens. So this is a mixture of terere. I'll just find an English name for that and link it up here. So this is a mixture of terere and nderema. Yes, nderema usually grows like a weed, so not many people eat it, but you sure should eat your nderemas. So in the veggies go. So when you put them like that, you just stir so that the down parts cannot get burned. Yeah, all this will reduce in size. This is the goodness of veggies. They seem a lot, but once they're cooked, they really shrink up, just like spinach does. So I haven't added any water to this. It's releasing its own water, especially the nderema. The nderema usually is like spinach. It's, what can you call it? Like, it's watery and very soft. So when it's cooked, it releases its own waters and makes it moist and all good. So we'll just cook this for about 10 minutes and everything will be done. So our greens are ready. As you can see, it still has a bit of water, and I didn't add any water, even a drop of water to this. I love my traditional veggies like this. Not like kales or sukuma wiki where you just cook them for a bit and have them crunchy when they're still crunchy. For me, I like my kienyeji greens, my traditional greens like this. So this is ready to have with ugali and the shark stew. And let me show you. Yes, in Kenya, we use this type of knife. This is a butter knife to cut our ugali. You should never ever be seen using the normal knife, the sharp knife to cut your ugali. It is an abomination. No, do not ever try that. So this is the African cake, the ugali. So we just cut it like how you cut your normal cake, because you're imagining that you're having cake, but you're actually not. And put it on there. This is little, and we're big people, so we'll have to and some of these greens. We're having some of these greens too. I'll just put it on there. Eat your greens, guys. Eat your greens. Listen to who's talking. Someone who won't finish these greens, but I'm still putting them. Let me try today. I'll try finishing them. And the last bit is our shark in coconut sauce. This is our shark in coconut sauce. So right there, we have our meal. So the only thing that's missing from this meal is some red. And here comes the red. Yes. Some chili, some pepper. Yes. Now here we are matching with the Ghanaians. They love pepper. So there we go. Our dinner is ready and served. I hope you enjoyed this video. But before, I want to show you guys when I'm eating so that you can salivate with me. So here is our meal, and here I am. I'm about to destroy this meal over here. So this is how you eat ugali. Take a pinch, you model it like this. Yeah, then you take some piece of your greens. You dip it in your coconut sauce and eat. Guys, this meal is absolutely delicious. Just what I thought of before cooking. You know, before starting to cook anything, I usually visualize and try to imagine how everything will taste together, and it's absolutely perfect, just the way I imagined it. And it's delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you salivated with me throughout the video and you enjoyed it. You enjoyed the outcome. Join me in other videos as I make dinner, as I make your favorite recipes, my favorite recipes, suggested recipes. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and share this channel with your family and friends, and let's grow together. So let me continue eating. You guys are kind of distracting me, so let me get back to the eating. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.